Welcome to SVN TV here at the TCEA convention in Austin, Texas. I'm here with Jennifer Bergland, who's the Advocacy Chair for TCEA. Hi Jennifer, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine also. So let's start off with your position. You're the Advocacy Chair for TCEA. What exactly does that mean?
Well, on the board last year, they decided that they wanted to start really trying to focus on helping get their message out. Particularly, they wanted us to advocate for the things that our members were wanting us to communicate to our legislators here in Texas as well as in Washington, D.C.
Okay, would you like to elaborate a little more on what you're doing here in the state of Texas?
Yes, last year we actually were advocating for a bill called House Bill 4294, where we were trying to get our state legislator to open up the funding for technology. Particularly, we were wanting to be able for districts to be able to use the textbook funds not only to buy textbooks but also to buy digital content as well as technology to access that digital content. And luckily we were successful, and so we're just now beginning to see how that's playing out in the state of Texas right now.
Well, great. And I understand you also were part of a group who went to Washington last year to kind of take this nationally. Yes,
our national organization is ISTE, and they, along with COSIN, have an advocacy day there as well. And I've attended that the last couple of years, and we go to our to the state, our state senators as well as my representative, and primarily there we're trying to get the message out that they need to include funding in the education laws there and the education budget to support technology for the schools.
And now, were you an educator previous to working with TCEA?
Yeah, this is my 32nd year in education. For the first 17 years I taught 8th grade U.S. history, and for the last 15 I've been an administrator, primarily, well, all of it in technology. Well,
great. And can you have, do you have any things to tell us about what's going to happen next year at TCEA? Any big plans?
Well, our legislature will be meeting a year from now, and we've just we did a survey of all of our members, and we got about 600 or 700 responses. And so we basically asked them, tell us what you want us to advocate for in the next legislature. And of course, funding was number one. Yeah. But another thing is that this last year, our state legislature removed the requirement for students in the high school to take a technology application course. So they no longer have to take a technology course in high school to graduate. And that was something that our members felt very strongly was the wrong thing to do. So that will be something that we hit pretty hard next session.
Well, with good reason.
Yeah.
Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today, and best of luck to you and your future with TCEA. For School Video News, I'm Katie Lay.
Did I stumble?